Obviously, kind of a difficult situation these last 10 days. How's it been for you, and how have you been kind of getting through it?
Man, I've been good, man. I think Coach Skip, coming in and relaying the message to us about, what we have to do for Coach Foss, I think has been great, and, the whole team has really heard the message.
He said he wanted you, Coach Skipper said he wanted you to be, vocal since you are the quarterback, you're a leader on this team. What's been your role in kind of keeping the guys together?
Yeah, I think from when I first got here, going through fall camp and this whole season, I think, Coach Tino and Coach Foss have pushed me to take that leadership role and be more vocal with the guys. And, I think that's continuing to take over with the team now. So.
Coach talked about, it's Chicago, you're right on the lake, it could be windy. Have you ever played in like a really windy kind of weather kind of situation game like this, or are you doing anything to prepare for it?
Yeah, I don't really think you can do anything to prepare for it when you're out here in Southern California. But I played in a lot of windy games for sure. And man, it's really about ball speed and making sure that spiral is right, to spin through the wind. So.
What's been your message to your guys?
Man, to keep the belief, man. Season hasn't gone how we wanted it to go, but I still got faith in every one of the guys, and we trust Coach Skipper and what he has for us, and I think just keep the belief that we have in each other.
Is Rico getting close? Or we see him out
there? Yeah, Rico's getting close, man. He's been practicing with us, man, and he's getting close to play.
How great would it be to get him back and help this offense?
For sure, it'd be great, man. He's another big time playmaker. Me and Rico go way back. We used to do a lot of football camps together. So, when I seen him go to Notre Dame, I seen him ball out there and then come here last year. So, yeah, I've always known Rico, and I can't wait to have him.
Is the season like this stressful for you, or are you having fun stuff?
Is it stressful for me? Yeah, in some ways. You got to move on though. You can't dwell on these past 3 games, man. We really got to just focus on what's ahead of us. The season's still alive for us, like I tell the guys. We got 9 more games to, try and flip this around. So, yeah, man, it can be stressful at times for sure.
How do you evaluate those first 3 games for yourself, and what do you think you need to do to improve in Big Ten play?
Yeah, I think just as a whole, man, we got to play cleaner games, man. Penalties are going through the roof, man, and I think, just in situations, man, we shoot ourselves in the foot a lot. And, that has caused us, some big-time games to, for us to give us a chance to go and win. So.
There's been a lot of false starts. What do you attribute that to? Is that cadence? Is there anything that you can do differently to help them, or is that more of just an offensive line timing issue?
Yeah, I think that's just as a whole, man, just keeping our focus. We got a lot of shifts, a lot of motions, and, I think, that can mess with them a little bit. So. I think just, them staying focused, play in, play out, staying locked in, disciplined to, every play.
How important is it to get off to a faster start? I mean, you guys have been down, multiple scores in every game.
Yeah.
Get a lead and get some momentum early. And what do you need to do it?
Very important, man. Like I said, we've been in multiple positions to where, we start the drive off with a penalty. We get a big play and then a penalty. So I think, just cleaning up the little mistakes, man. If we play a clean game, this whole season could be different. So I think, just us going out there and executing our game, executing our rules, and, playing a clean game, and, enough with the penalties.
What do you see from Northwestern's defense? Skip was talking about the D-line. What are you focusing on with them?
Yeah, great D-line, man. They do a lot, depend on the D-line, a lot to, create pressure and, stop the run game. So I think just overall as a whole, they're a very, disciplined and sound team. They play their rules very good, and they've been playing it for a while now. So I'm excited for this challenge, and I can't wait to go out there and play.
How have you personally dealt with the kind of adversity of losing the first 3 games and kind of wanting to take that shift to try and win going forward?
Yeah, I think my faith has helped me a lot, man. I've never really been in this situation where I'm 0-3, so just me continuing to lead on God and have Him lead me. This is the path He chose for me, and I'm excited, to just stay on with this journey.
That's it. Awesome.
Thank you.
So much. Appreciate it.